So I think I speak for everyone when I say we will be watching. This was such a treat, such an announcement to get late last night, where Blue Box is finally getting an anime adaptation. And just straight up, looking at the anime visuals here, it looks simply gorgeous. Like, obviously, like, this is early look at it, but, like, look at the background art. Oh my. My Hero Academia could never. All it has is blue skies. Don't get me wrong, My Hero Academia can look good, but, I'm just gonna be completely blunt with you when it comes to the anime. Background scenery really does matter, and I feel like, My Hero Academia could learn a lot from something like this. But anyways, with that all out of the way, the point is that Blue Box looks legitimately stunning. Like, this is a very stunning, like, look at the hair detail. Like, here, I'm gonna zoom in here. Look at the hair detail, and once again, this is an early look. This is, embedded on Twitter as well, so it kind of looks more crunchy, but even still, it looks legitimately incredible. I love the visual effects that's within the show, like the movement and stuff, and oh my goodness, I legitimately cannot wait to watch the Blue Box anime. And so you're probably wondering, okay, what is this about? Is it something that interests you? Is it something that you can enjoy? Something that you might want to jump on and actually start to watch yourself? Well, let's look at it. So the current studio that is working on it is Telecom Anime, as you can see here. And for what they've worked on over the past, this is what? So this is their newest stuff. So you can see they've worked on Owl, but they've worked on Nagatoro, they've worked on, Tower of God, they've worked on Lupin, they've worked on quite a few considerable series that are noticed over the years. Lupin is obviously a big one, but Nagatoro as well. They legitimately do make some pretty good anime, and obviously they do have some hit or misses as well. I mean, we could think about maybe like certain things, maybe certain episodes or whatever from some of these stories, but overall, they are pretty good at what they do. So the studio is pretty solid. I see nothing wrong with the studio so far, and honestly, taking a look at the visual department of this trailer, the characters and movement, it's so nice to see them come to life. Like, it is beautiful. And let's kind of talk about that for a second. So, this is Blue Box. This is the anime that is getting, animated by Telecom, and it's based on this manga series right here, Blue Box as well, and it's done by the author Koji. Now, if you look at what Koji has worked on as an author, it's very clear that they've worked on a few series, so, from 2015, 2019, 2017, etc., but one series in particular that obviously brought them a lot of fame and popularity was Blue Box, this manga right here. Now, it has been ongoing since April 12th, 2021, so a few years by now, over 2 years, and it's relatively popular in Weekly Shonen Jump. So yeah, it's a Weekly Shonen Jump manga, and so it is one of those series that fills a certain niche within the magazine, because obviously when you think of Weekly Shonen Jump, you think of One Piece, you think of My Hero, you think of Jujutsu Kaisen, you get the point. You think of Battle Shonen. But obviously, there's other stuff within the magazine besides that. We have, like, for example, sometimes stuff like Dr. Stone. And in this case, we have Blue Box. Blue Box is a legitimately great manga. Now, I don't think it is the best of all time. I don't think it is the best romance I've ever seen. Going to be completely blunt there. There is definitely a lot better out there. But if you're wanting something very comfy, enjoyable, and hasn't necessarily done anything too bad that really makes me upset or pisses me off, I think that Blue Box has actually done a very good job. And it also has a nice mixture of sports tied with it, because if you haven't noticed, there is a tag here, and so there is a sports tag, so it's not just like, let's say, romance, it has sports with it, so you actually have, like, slice of life elements also with romance in sports. Like, it's great. It's a nice mixture, because obviously there is a niche that needs to be filled with, like, Haikyuu, since it's technically gone now. People are searching for a new sports, like, manga/anime, and Blue Box kind of fills that niche role of what's missing within the magazine. For instance, like, romance and sports. So it's nice to see that combination, and I feel like a lot of fans of, like, Haikyuu and stuff, or any romance-type stories, is probably going to shift and navigate to Blue Box because of what the story actually has within it. It's legit good. Now, to be completely blunt here, I'm going to be honest, I'm not caught up with the manga. I have read the manga, I'm a little bit deep into it, I'm not caught up with it though, but I have loved everything I have read thus far. It's really good, and if the anime can adapt that, if we have a beautiful little, like, 12-episode anime, season, I think that we're going to have a really good ride on our hands. I feel like in terms of content, with how many chapters, since it's been going for 2 years, like, has over 100 chapters, I believe, it's, it at the very least has, like, probably enough content maybe for 24 episodes. But I'm going to assume normally how anime is nowadays, it's probably going to be a 12-episode season, and especially since it's romance as well, because most romance shows just get 12 episodes for a first season, and you gotta wait for a season 2 announcement. That's my overall assumption. But the anime looks just absolutely gorgeous, to the background, to the eye work, oh, the music playing, but like to the eyes, like, oh my goodness, like I really like the eye details. I know some might not care too much, but the eye details just really pop for me. And I don't know, something about the hair. The hair is what really caught my attention with the backgrounds. Like, look at these background details. Like, it might seem standard, but there is a lot of detail within that background. I mean, one shot in particular that really shows this is this scene. I think the lighting here just goes hard. But, yeah, I mean, clearly there is a lot of anticipation for this. I mean, look, 47,000 likes on this post that came out late last night to 19K, retweets and quote retweets to 3.5 million views. It's very apparent people are excited for the show. And I noticed there's been a lot of conversation around this to where it's like, where did this come from? People didn't even know Blue Box existed. And so it's like, why is everybody enjoying this or whatever? Why are people excited for this? Well, it's because people like Slice of Life. I feel like a lot of people are surprised and shocked that, people really do enjoy a good romance sports series. And Blue Box fits that. But, I'll leave it at that. I wanted to bring this details to all you, let you know that it's coming out, I'm assuming next year. More details will release eventually, I'm assuming, very soon, probably within a month or two. But, for now, yeah, I want to talk about Blue Box. As I said at the beginning of the video, I think I could speak for everyone when I say we will be watching. So yeah, you all have a fantastic day or night. Oh, actually, wait, hold the phone. And if you're like this, who's we? Me and you. That's us. Jokes aside, though, y'all have a fantastic day or night. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Chibi out.